afternoon, it's MelanieBundock here from MelanieBundock.com, and I'm going to be doing some tapping into taking action and clearing procrastination. Now, I would love to, well, I'd just like to tell you about my Facebook group, Tapping Into Your Big Vision. I'd love to have you in this group with me so I can interact with you a bit more. Good morning from Minnesota. So this is my Facebook group, Tapping Into Your Big Vision with MelanieBundock. Hello everyone, good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock here in the UK. My name is MelanieBundock and I am an EFT tapping practitioner. Hello Kit Kat, hello Katya. Sorry, let's just straighten this up a bit. How are you all? Hope you're all well. Blessings to you too from Michigan. Hello Mrs. Vanessa. So, this morning I have just filed my tax return. Hi Lisa Kent, how are you? 7 a.m. Good morning to you in Minnesota. So in the UK we have to file our tax returns by the 31st of January and we have quite a long time to do it. Hi Lisa. So I need to email you back. I did get your email. I will email you back. Sorry, just momentarily lost my train of thought there. Yes, so I've been filing my tax return this morning and I don't know why every year I kind of leave it to the last. Actually, I'm getting better. What's the date today? So today is the 20th of January. I could have left it another, 7, another 10, 11. I could have left it for another 10 days. So for me, that is actually early. I have done it before on the 31st of January, which is a horrible feeling. So this morning I actually had to tap into taking action. I'd actually put it in my diary to do this weekend. I was going to do it on Sunday, but I had an unexpected free couple of hours and I'd done most of it. I've got all the figures, I'm up to date with my records and all that sort of stuff, but it's just literally going onto the HMRC website and filling in my tax return form. It's very boring, it's very dull, it's not what I like to be doing at all, but I'm now setting the intention that next year I will hand it all over to an accountant who will do it for me. So I'm now declaring that is my intention publicly on Periscope. Next year an accountant will do it for me. Hello Max, how are you? So I just wonder if anybody else can identify with this kind of feeling of procrastination, of putting things off, not doing things that you need to do. It could be starting a project, it could be something like a tax return. And Lisa's an EFT practitioner as well. We should know better, but we can do something about it. So yeah, website, definitely, we do. Yeah, absolutely. We all do it. We like to stay in our comfort zones. We like to, you know, we don't like to kind of do the nasty stuff. It's, you know, like that whole kind of eating the frog thing. So this scope is today is to encourage you to eat that frog, to do that thing that's been weighing you down, that's kind of been bogging you down, that you kind of think, you know, every day you kind of think, I need to do this, but then it can wait. But actually it's hello depth meter, but actually once you've done that thing, it feels so good, it feels so much better just to clear away the things that have been bogging you down, and then you can then concentrate on the fun stuff. You can then reward yourself, you can do the things that light you up, rather than this kind of stuff that kind of is on the back, in the back of your mind. So EFT tapping is great for this. So just to recap, my name is MelanieBundock. I'm an EFT tapping practitioner. I help people set their goals and I help people then clear the resistance that's getting in the way of where they are now to where they want to be. That is, you know, achieving their goals. So if there's kind of all sorts of mental resistance, there's limiting thoughts and beliefs that are getting in the way, yes, it does. So EFT can help with that. So firstly, I'd like to know, is anybody here brand new to tapping? Has anybody not tapped with me on a Periscope before? Just raise your hand, say me, and and then I'll just explain about it a little bit more and what I'm going to be doing now. So you are new to tapping. Okay, so EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, and we tap on acupressure points. So it's kind of like acupuncture, but without needles, and we talk and tap. Wonderful. So yeah, this is perfect. So just I'll explain now. So as we talk and tap, we kind of send messages through our neural pathways. We kind of clear emotions. So it's called Emotional Freedom Technique. We clear kind of negative emotions. We clear things like procrastination. We clear things like worry, anxiety, stress, we clear that stuff with EFT. But then what I then do is I like to then infuse positivity. We tap into motivation, tap into taking action, tap into kind of wanting to get doing stuff, because we know that the payoff once we've done that thing is going to be great. So there's lots of resources. You can come to my website, MelanieBundock.com, where I explain a bit more about tapping. There's links to some YouTube videos I've done. But what I'd really love to do is to invite you to join my Facebook group, which is called Tapping Into Your Big Vision with Melanie Bundock. I'll just show you again very quickly. Tapping into your big vision with Melanie Bundock, because the thing is, I'm not very good with sending out emails and newsletters, but I am very interactive in my Facebook group, and I tell people when I'm about to go on Periscope, and I do kind of little motivational bits and pieces, and it's a really great opportunity to connect as well. So there you go, that's Tapping Into Your Big Vision with Melanie Bundock. But anyway, let's get straight into the tapping. And all I'm going to do now is ask you to think about that thing that you're delaying. What's that big project? It could be something like me this morning. Thank you, Max. Like filing your tax return. Is it something that you need to do? Something on your to-do list that's been there for weeks on end that, you know, every day just gets pushed back to the bottom, but you know you have to do it. I want you to think about that thing that needs doing. And then I want to think about your resistance to it, you know, why you don't want to do it, and see if you can give that a rating out of 10. So yeah, just that kind of resistance, you know, I really don't want to do this. How many marks out of 10? Which do you pick? Pick the most pressing one, Louisa. For me, it was a tax return, because I know it has to be in on the 31st of January. So just pick the one that's been lingering around the longest. So yeah, pick one or two, but this could hopefully clear the way to just making you have maybe you could just put a day or a morning aside to just, you know, I call these a get it done days. Just get this stuff done, and then you feel more motivated. Mine was tax return until last week. Okay, oh, so you've done your tax return, so you were earlier than me, so that's wonderful. Right, okay, so I want you to think about that thing, rate it out of 10, and then I just want you to do as I do, say as I say, and tap along with me, okay? And that's all there is to it, and then you can ask me some questions afterwards. Okay, so first take a nice deep breath in, and exhale. Even though there's this thing I need to do, just talk and tap, repeat after me. I'll say that again. Even though there's this thing I need to do, I really don't want to do it. It's weighing me down, and it's making me feel a bit crap. That is a technical term. Even though there's this thing that I need to do, and I haven't done it, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though there's this thing that I need to do, and I'm quite frustrated with myself, I get annoyed with myself. And even though I'm frustrated and annoyed, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I put things off, I procrastinate, and this becomes a bit of a pattern for me. I choose to know that patterns can be changed, New habits can be formed, and I choose to love and accept myself during this process. This thing I need to do, I just don't want to do it because it feels uncomfortable. It's stretching me a bit out of my comfort zone. And it's just easier not to do it. And even though there's this thing that needs to be done, which I'm procrastinating over, it's under the arm, I choose to let go of that procrastination now. I choose to know that when I take action, the momentum will build and I will be guided to complete my task. So I choose to take action. Even if it's just one small step, I choose to take action today. I choose to feel motivated. Because I know that when I act, things will begin to happen. So I choose to take action. I choose to feel motivated. I am ready to do this. I am ready for this. I know that I have what it takes to do the thing I need to do. Last round. Because I am ready to take action. I am ready for this. Feeling more and more inspired. Ready to take action. Even if it's just one small step, I choose to do this today. I am ready for this. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And I'd love to know, how are you feeling? Are you ready to take action? And I want you to just pop in the comments now, what is the one thing you are going to do now? What is one small action step that you are going to do to towards the thing that is you need to do? If you join my group, I'd love you to share it with me in the group, or you can tweet me, tell me what inspired action you have taken. Yes, do watch the replay. I've just done a round of tapping on on taking action, on clearing procrastination, and on getting ready to do stuff. Going to take a step every day to get my website looking good. Brilliant. That's wonderful. Now remember, with websites, they don't have to be perfect, and I think we can get a bit bogged down with organise the drawers. Wonderful. Yeah, we can get bogged down with how our websites look. You know, mine's not perfect, but you know, we just decluttering is an amazing thing to do, because that then clears the energy for you just want to do more stuff as well. So yeah, yeah. So for me, I did my tax return, which was brilliant. Write the ending to the book. Yes, you can't have a book without an ending, can you? Choose to do something, but while I tap, something else came up. My scope. Yes, do your scope. Yeah, fantastic. So I hope, you know, I've inspired you all to take a little bit of action, even if it's just one small baby step towards the thing that you need to accomplish. Definitely need this today, a prioritising list of things I'm putting off. Hi Linda, how are you? Lovely to have you here. Yeah, you know, we can sit and make lists all day long, can't we? I'm one for lists, so I'll tell you now about my short to-do list now. The fun. Oh, you got your CD, fabulous! I'm so pleased. Oh, let me know how you get on with it. I love. Yeah, I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. Been away for a bit, glad to be back into it. Feel like medical insurance, but yes, things like medical insurance paperwork. It sounds really dull and boring, but it has to be done. So I hope I've inspired you to do that. Yeah, what am I going to do now? I'm going to start my book. Somebody was saying just now they're going to finish their book. I'm going to start my book. I've got loads of notes. I'm going to start my book. I'm also going to write out all my birthday party invitations because I've got a big birthday coming up in March, and which is a fun thing, party invitations. That's a great thing to do. And what else am I doing? There was something else I need to do. Can't remember what it was. Never mind. It will come back to me. But yeah, I feel inspired to take action now. Oh, thank you. So, but what I am going to do first is I am going to do the prosperity prayer scope. I'm going to close this scope down, and those of you who've been following me, I am going to be doing the prosperity prayer, which we are on day 24 now of, I do believe. So those of you who've been joining me, it's called the Prosperity Prayer by Will Bowen, and it's designed to be read aloud every day for 30 days. So I've been committing to doing this on Periscope every day for 30 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this scope down now, and then I'm going to start a brand new scope. So I hope to see you over on the new scope. Take care. See you in a moment. Bye.